Okay. All right, so we need to build in the other piece. So in the menu, in between reader, actually, in the menu, replace sign in with publisher. And also in between reader and publisher. Advertiser. Okay, we're essentially going to set up the advertiser suite real quick, at least the front end. Because again, we're trying to get through some tokens here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. User clicks on there. Will be taken to the advertiser dashboard. Okay, nope. Don't need any of that. Need to figure out what ad stream is. I do not remember. Dashboard. The advertiser will be able to see how many publishers they partner with, how many in aggregate did their ads reach across all of their publisher partners, if there were any clicks to the advertiser from those ads, yep. It also might show up in incoming publishers that are in the advertiser's niche or target categories. Okay, I just vibe coded that because I knew kind of what it would need from a product standpoint, but then we're going to get to this part down here. The search page within the advertiser area. So we want them to be able to look up all this stuff with anonymized data. Add a search page to the advertisers. What else do we want to add to the advertisers page? We want to add them add a favorites page to the advertiser. Advertisers area. Shoot. Come on. Area. And then add analytics page to the advertisers. Yeah. All right, so we got those things cooking, and then actually what we're gonna do is instead make that of putting no add in adds page to the advertisers area. Add page for advertisers. You want this part. There will be a button that says bid. Yep. And then there we go. There we go. Okay, let's see if that works. And then we're gonna save this area. Again, I can't believe I haven't used this before. We need to come back to this after today. How do you do today? Date? 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 Oh, no. Date? Dude, I thought this had like some type of like clicks or app clips or something cool. All right, so okay, cool. All right, cool. I like how that went. Ad status. This for the treasures. Yeah. It's for ad placements. For the area. Yeah. Just do submitted waiting in queue live archive. With the definitions of each status below. when a user hovers over the information icon beside the status, they will see the proper explanation for each status. All right, so that should handle that part. People don't know what the statuses are. Okay. Okay. In the add placements area, there. In the add placements area, they can only. In the add placement area, there can only be one status, not multiple. For an add. There we go. There we go. This should work. Analytics. On Press Club. Wow, okay, cool. We got there. Yep, we got there. They are able to see okay. Okay. All right, let's come back to this. Come back. This. All right, we're gonna come back to that too. Favorite V1 when the user starts. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And advertiser. And it starts to newsletter in the search page. And favoriting and also removes the star. Removes the click from the star. Okay. Okay, that should work. Okay, we're building out the ad platform, essentially, is what we're doing right now. We still got a bunch of back end stuff to do, like with the bidding and everything, but we're essentially building out like the basics part of an ad platform inside of, and then we'll split it out, honestly. So what'll happen is that right now we're just building out kind of like the naked ability to do what we want it to do. But eventually what we'll do is we'll have like the core product, which is going to be per publishers. That'll be its own place. It'll be publishers at EchoPress or publisher.echopress.club. And then the advertiser will be ad.echopress.club. And then reader would be read at, you see what I mean? So we're going to split it up into their own apps. We're just doing this right now so that everything can be kind of connected to one another. So you can see what like all the experiences are all together, right? You see what I wanted when it came to $350 a month. Click into that. Okay, how about that? When in the search page of the advertiser area, and the advertiser clicks on a newsletter, a modal will open with a beautiful animation and will show the details of the newsletter, like details will consist of their subscribers, open rates, not share rates. We're not going to do that. We're going to do description of the newsletter, tags of the categories that the newsletter addresses, then the average previous price per month to run ads on newsletter, and also yeah, we're really right there. We just really want it to be intuitive. And this is the best part about going through and after every change, going through and just kind of testing your app. But another reason why you don't want Supabase on too early, because if you had Supabase on, you would then have to tell Bolt to run a script to, especially if you have Supabase with user authentication on, you would have to tell Bolt, hey, in the preview page within Bolt, please bypass the authentication. And I've had a world of hurt from just asking it to do that. Just trust me, you don't want to do that. So that's another reason why we don't put Supabase in too early. Because right now we're just trying to feel out how it'll work. And so it helps to be able to jump from place to place so that we can get a feel for how everything should look across all of the different user types. Because we're essentially building 3 apps in one. We're building a newsletter app. We're building a publishing app, which is kind of like an automatic CMS. So we haven't even gotten there yet because we're going to automatically write these articles for them based on their RSS feeds. So we're basically building like nothing for them. But then we're going to build a reader experience so that people could read it, not just in their email. And then we're going to build an advertiser experience. So we're building like 3 products in one. That will hopefully, from the readers and the advertisers, allow publishers to make more money, which will make us more money because that's how we're going to run our business model. So we'll let that run for a bit. And yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's late. We drove a lot today. And we're finally home though. Finally. Hopefully no more trips. So we'll see you next time. Hopefully this will all work out and then we can start going more on the back end later. But again, we got to burn these 16 million tickets.